So one thing I've always been curious about from a property like operations perspective, why does retention fall under marketing as opposed to really falling more towards like ops?
Um, well, I think it's capacity and
Mhm.
being able to actually manage that piece. I think before the worlds of automation
Mhm.
and chatbots like BetterBot and Different and ResPage and kind of those pieces, like not how or like Nurture Boss, like all of them having the ability to take 80% of those leads and moving them straight to a tour.
Mhm.
That part was so time consuming that the leasing teams and the property teams just didn't have time to focus on the residents.
Mhm.
And there's also been this, I don't know if it's like what like I don't know what's driving kind of that focus, but getting the increase in rent by having
Mhm.
somebody move out and then being able to turn the property and then get somebody back in right away. I think that part is also getting tougher and tougher because of like how long things can stay vacant.
Mhm.
So if you need to turn a unit and it's going to take you a month to do it, that's $1,200 minimum of like whatever your rent is. Like that's money out the door for that month plus whatever it costs to turn it. And then if it takes another month to lease that unit, that's another month that you're losing money, and then so on and so forth. Um, so I think that's where there hasn't been that huge focus because people think that they can get higher rents if
Mhm.
they turn the unit. Um, One of the things
It's
that's
what we've
really
seen a
clear
lot
that
of right now. Like a lot of our conversations are like, "Yep, no, we are not about retention at the moment. We are all about getting new people in, where we can really like jack up the rents, which makes sense if the demand is there."
yeah, and that's if the demand's there. I think one of the things that we are seeing more and more though is like occupancy rates are going to continue to fluctuate depending on how pandemic stuff happens. If like
Mhm.
another thing spikes up, there's going to be people that are going to want to hunker down and not move around, and so that part's going to be really tough to foresee. But if you can keep a resident happy and keep them
Mhm.
living at your property as long as makes sense, like I I don't see the downside of doing that.
Yeah.
Um,